Let's go live nu. Ej, jeg tillader jeg kunne ikke gå live på fucking. Så lige så jeg kan læse chatten. Nå, nemmer. Gå hen til din kanal. Jeg er interesseret. Jeg ville ønske, hvis jeg kunne få det nu. Put hand. To know the difference. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? There's a box fight. Invade box fight. Fine for $100 Steam, and just kidding. All be like in their life, trying to hack their life. Men nu skal jeg spille random duo eller bare normal solo. Random duo or random just random duo or normal solo. Så meget Abdul Modder. Yeah, hi, my name is Emily. The skin is fire, but someone says I stole it from Clipsy or something. I don't know. But he's trash at the game. Oh, trash talk. Sorry. This thing. So heavy this mouse. Here, just rub it a little bit on my like table. My old mouse. I can if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it. Here, it's like this. Nice to meet you. Is that you, big? Oh yeah, just trolling this. Start about my tryhard boy. Yo, it's no hair in today's video. Just kidding. No. So I knew a big Hello. Mouse and keyboard kicks. Come on. I'm phone kicks. Hvad er der? Okay, så er det bare dig og mig. Kan du spørge Aga, hvis du har hans nummer? I know bigger. I like the bigger. Oh my god, console player. Oh my god, that's fucking insane how bad he is that shit. Oh my fucking god. Sound like you really Alle. Hej, vil du være ude senere? Jeg ringer på den. Okay, det går. Bye. Oh my god, bro, like, oh my fucking god, bro, like, he's garbage at the game, this kid. Block. I just kidding. Oh my god, that. So get PP, yeah. So, and big fat, me, not mine, but just get it. Sanya bigger. Sanya bigger. Sanya bigger. Moves and keyboard fractures, by the way. Let's go. Just my mouse and keyboard. Just to like. I'm just kidding. I'm not bad at the game at all. Okay, one landing on AR. Nice. Landing on AR, bro. I can't hear. I already controlled them. Oh my god, he got comms. Oh my god, that kid is so shit out. Oh my god, that's a take. Alright, aim assist normal. fucking god. Like, oh my god. Kan du høre mig ned i chatten for helvede? Altså. Okay, kan vi gøre sådan her i OBS? Og så lige gøre sådan her. 2 sekunder er lige. Og det var da bølle. Streamlabs OBS. Så putter vi noget nyt ind. Og så tager vi... Hvad hedder det nu? Window capture. Damn. No, YouTube. Done. Is it on YouTube now? Let's go. Nice. Let's go on YouTube and check something nice out. Skal vi se montages.
Oh my god. No! I'm gonna go hit the gym. I'm gonna have a banging session. We're gonna hit chest and we're gonna hit triceps. And then I'm gonna talk about why you clicked on this video and it's what? It's kind of flattering. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of flattering. I do have one, not confession, but something that could, how do I say this to not confuse people? Whatever. I'm gonna go hit the gym, and when I come back, I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about this because this is, yeah.
By the way, I found my wallet.
But I haven't unlocked my card yet, which means I can't use my card. I should probably do that.
I like this.
You don't want to miss this video.
No homo, but I don't think it's took steroids or something. I don't think. Yes, let's see.
Trust me, don't miss this video. Thank you. 1.5. Cinnamon. Wow. About the comments that are even suggesting or even like saying remotely close that I would be on something for muscle growth is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you look at my body, if you look how small I am, especially when I'm not in the gym or having a pump, I don't want people to think that. That's not what I'm promoting here on my channel. What I'm trying to promote is a healthy lifestyle. What I'm trying to promote is the daily grind and creating daily healthy habits, which I've been on for months now. I live so different now. I go to the gym almost every single day. I eat good every single day. I've been on my grind. It's almost like when people say, oh, genetics. Okay, so what about the 5 months almost? I've been working out pretty much daily, eating good daily. But no, true, genetics. It's like they can't just give credit and like be like, yo, you are doing amazing, you're putting in work every day. It's always something else that would do it. Like, oh yeah, he has the genetics, that's why. Oh, he took something. That's not possible. Why are you hating? Why are you trying to be negative? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show you guys a healthy, good lifestyle. Do you think I would mess that up or not be true to myself or sit and just lie, show just lies about the workouts that I'm doing or like lies about how I'm living? I don't think I could live with myself promoting this lifestyle or working out or eating healthy if I took anything for muscle growth or the things that people are accusing me for. Again, it's not that many, but it's enough for me to be, don't even throw that word around me. Like, I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want anyone to think that, because I would never, ever, ever, I know that may be something people just say. Trust me, I would never touch that because I could never feel accomplished. That's the one thing I'm trying to do right now with my life. I'm trying to feel proud of something that I'm doing because all these years I've been doing YouTube, I don't feel proud about it. I have really done some amazing things, but I have a hard time really taking in the things I've done and being proud about it. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish this year. So if you would ever think that I would take something, I'm not that serious about it. Trust me, I'm promoting a healthy lifestyle over here. I'm not trying to be a Gymshark sponsor. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder. I'm not trying to look like a broccoli. No offense to anyone, but like that's not my goal here. My goal is a healthy lifestyle. Sure, I'll put on some muscles. Sure, I'll put on some weight. Sure, I'll have a nice body, if I may say so. Like my goal, not now, but my goal. But if you would ever think that I would take anything to get to that point, then I don't know. Clearly don't know me or what I'm trying to accomplish with my life or with my videos. That's not my goal here. I'm not trying to be the biggest guy. I'm not trying to lift a certain weight. So I'm not trying to be sponsored by a fitness company. It blows my mind that I'm even sitting here talking about this. I'm a small guy. I'm still skinny. Like, I'm not big at all. The only thing I would say is that I've worked out before. It is easier for you to get to that point again. Back in 2013 and 14, I used to work out a lot for my face fitness profile. I think I had bigger arms back then than I do now. That's why it's easier for me to get to this point in a short amount of time. When I made my 3-month transformation video, it wasn't necessarily my first 3 months in the gym. It wasn't like that. It was my first 3 months living this new lifestyle that I'm doing. Sure, going to the gym every single day, but it's like I've worked out before. I've been bigger than I am now before, but years ago. That's why I think it's easier for me to get to a certain point. And sure, I'm not denying that I might have smaller advantage in both metabolism and genetics. I'm not denying that. But I'm still working out every single day. I'm still eating good every single day. The only reason I can see and I can not agree, but I can understand why you say this, is if you think that those 3 months were the first 3 months I would ever touch the gym. But it wasn't. I worked out before. And I might have even worked out a little bit before that 3 months, but I'm saying that those were the 3 months where I really went on this same lifestyle and pattern. Therefore, I said 3-month transformation. Honestly, it's a little crazy that I'm even...
And I know he...
For that. White Claw, because it's cheap, so cheap that it literally costs you nothing, except the price of a standard controller, which in my opinion are the most durable and long-lasting controllers that you can buy. White Claw, because it's practical and efficient, you'll always be ahead of everyone else no matter which game you swap to, because not every game supports custom controller binds. White Claw, because it's a skill that once you learn, you'll carry through your entire gaming career, and I'm a living example of that. Now that I've discussed what Claw is and why you should play. Hopefully you understand the reasoning behind it all, and we can get into the types of claw and how to hold your controller. This is where we start getting a bit practical, so if you've made it this far, I'm glad I have your attention. Now let's actually learn claw. First things first, the types of claw. Now it's quite a grey area when it comes to naming the types of claw. I'm sure you've all heard of claw, double claw, left hand claw, right hand claw, even crab claw, spider claw, octopus claw. All these types are just funny names for playing claw. Yes, there are some very weird ways to hold a controller, but the main one I'll be covering today is just standard claw and the different ways that you can do it. But before you learn claw, if you're not using your middle fingers and index fingers for the bumpers and triggers like this, then you already have some catching up to do, because claw is very useless if you're not using your middle fingers already. If your middle fingers are still down holding the controller like this, you're wasting fingers. You don't need 6 fingers holding the controller. It's still very easy holding them with just 4. So if you're not doing that yet, that's step 1. Start using your middle fingers. Alright, so now we have our middle fingers up here and holding the controller like this. This right here is your standard controller grip. So thumbs on the analog sticks, index fingers on the bumpers, and middle finger.
Okay, så kan vi bare starte med at ændre min, hvad hedder det nu? Min crips. Jeg bruger de samme crips som han bruger. Så vi kan bare tage den her, den største der, som han også bruger, ned på højre side, fordi jeg gerne bare lige kan bruge den højre. Ej, jeg skal have den begge to på. Jeg kan godt lide at have ret meget god grip her på min controller, fordi den har også lidt så jeg kan lide. Hvis jeg skriver ned i chatten, så er det lidt svært at kigge, fordi min mobil er død.
On the triggers. Your next step is to bring your index fingers up off the bumpers and onto the face buttons. As you can see, I'm straining my finger. I can't even play claw because my finger just won't reach. I'm bending it as much as I can, but as you can see, there's a huge separation here. This just does not feel natural. And this is everyone's biggest mistake when playing claw, is that they're so used to playing like this. All of a sudden, they just try and whip their index fingers up, and they literally can't even bring their index fingers up onto those face buttons. This is where my biggest tip comes in of rotating your wrist. So as you can see, a standard player would play like this, whereas a claw player would have a bit more of a wrist rotation out this way and plays more like this. So standard player, claw player, standard player, claw player. It is all in the wrist rotation. I can't stress this enough. Your fingers are not too small to play claw. It's not uncomfortable. You just have to rotate your wrist. So basically you want to be pressing these face buttons as naturally as possible. So this is a straight 90-degree angle and it's obviously too much. And this is a straight 0-degree angle, and as you can see, I can't even press those buttons. But how I like to play is I come in on a nice 45-degree angle with my finger. So have my wrist positioned where my finger comes in at a nice 45-degree angle, and I can press every button with ease. So if I just show you from a side angle here, as you can see, I'm not coming in and playing claw like this. I'm actually coming in on an angle and I'm playing claw like this. So not like this, I'm actually rotating my wrist and playing like this. But here's where we encounter our first issue with learning claw. A lot of people say their aim is bad when they start playing claw, and that reason is because you are rotating your wrist. So if you just look at my thumb here, this is how someone normally would play, but when you play claw, because you're rotating your wrist, as you can see, my thumb is now positioned down here. So normal, claw, normal, claw. So now that we're playing like this, my thumb is positioned at a different angle, and it will make my aim feel terrible, but don't worry because it won't take long for your brain to recalibrate your aim with your new thumb position. So it will feel weird, but trust me, give it time, it will be worth it. Alright, but how do I play claw? Good question. So the way I play claw is I keep my middle fingers on the triggers like this, and then my index finger presses the bumpers and the face buttons. So when I'm playing Fortnite, and as you've seen in my hand cams, this finger actually comes up to R1 and down quite a lot. But in the rare case where my index finger is maybe pressing jump and I don't have enough time to come back up to R1, my middle finger will actually come off R2 and come up to R1 like this. So 99% of the time, index finger presses R1, but if the index finger is
Vi prøver lige, vi skal lige ind på Streamlabs og så lige rundt. Damn, lad os gå. 38 minutter allerede, det er for meget lang tid, synes jeg. Game catcher. Ej, er vi kommet ind i et game? Det er sgu da løgn. Ej, what the fuck? Wait.